Good evening. I'm Hal March, and if you take a paper and pencil, you can play with us on I've Got a Secret.
I've Got a Secret, brought to you tonight by Tony, creator of fine beauty products, for the woman who prefers the natural look of beauty care at home. Live from New York, here is I've Got a Secret, starring Gary Moore.
Thanks very much. Good evening. And welcome to our last edition of I've Got a Secret in the year 1963. Just before I came out here, it occurred to me that for about 51 weeks now, I have had to come out and I've had to introduce our panel in some clever way or another. So tonight, for all lang syne, I will let them introduce themselves. And we'll start with the gentleman in the red necktie.
First and foremost, sitting in the number one chair, the brilliant young television personality, handsome Bill Cullen.
That's a good one. Lady in white.
Next, it is with great pride that I introduce the glamorous, sophisticated young actress. Oh, I agree with you. Miss Betsy Palmer.
Next, for reasons which are still not quite clear to us, here is Henry Morgan.
And our guest of the evening?
While Beth Meyerson is in California for the Tournament of Roses parade, we're delighted to have sitting in for her the frightened young actress of stage, screen, and daytime television, nervous Ruby Dee.
Ruby, it's such a joy to have you with us. We've wanted you for a long time, but you're a very busy young lady, well, with one media and another. And I hope that you'll give our best regards to your extremely talented husband, Ossie Davis.
I certainly will.
All right. Well, now that we've got all the group together, you all ready to play?
Sure we are. Yes, indeed.
Will you open then the curtains and we'll welcome our first contestant. Looks like the graduating class from Sing Sing. Not really, it's a very sterling-looking group. Now, panel, these folks all share a secret. One of these gentlemen, I believe you have seen before.
A few minutes ago.
Yeah, just a few minutes ago. But the others, if you'll come and whisper to me, please, we'll show you what their secret is. Will you start, sir? Oh. Oh, now, wait a minute. I think we know what your secret is.
Well, no, I think you should know this, Gary.
You should listen. I'll listen. Who's this down here? Oh, that's a good secret. All right.
Come on.
Yes? Good. This young gentleman here? All right. Oh, you're kidding. All right. And? All right, now that we've heard this secret, we'll get organized here and we'll play the game, and all I can tell you is that it concerns something about them, and let's start at the top with Bill Cullen, please.
Are all your secrets identical?
Yes. In a sense. In the aggregate sense, yes.
Are you all perhaps a member of one organization?
No.
Have any of you known each other before tonight?
Just me and my wife here.
I met her somewhere. Is it unusual that there's such a vast age difference? I mean, from the very young little girl to someone of Hal's age.
That's it. Yeah, it's immaterial. The age difference is immaterial. $20 down, $60 to go. We go, please, to Betsy.
Does it have to do with your names?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, now, I've counted you. There are only 11 of you. And Oh!
But I think that you have the names of the months of the year.
You must, don't you? The month.
Said what?
I bet you someone has two names.
Well,
that make up a month.
let's find out. Now,
That's going to be a short show tonight, Gary.
Ruby Dee didn't even get in on any of that.
That's
You like
an
to-
easy one.
All right, these are their real names, by the way, and they are the same as the months of the year, and I'll introduce them to you. Gentlemen and ladies, hold up your hand when your name is called, and please hold your applause, audience, or it'll take us a full year to get through this. First, Mr. Emery, January. Next, Mr. John, February. Forgive that little movement. He's having a leap year. I'm sorry. Then you all know, of course, Hal March.
Hi, Gary.
And next, a little lady who brings May flowers, and April. Hello.
Hi.
Good. And following April is, of course, May. Carol and May. There you go. And here is Gilbert, June. Gilbert, June. And next comes the month of Sydney, July. Attaboy. And if you were wondering why we only had 11 people, here representing our months, this gentleman has a double-barreled name. I want you to meet August, September. And believe it or not, his middle name is Januarius. Is that proper, Januarius? Yeah, very pretty name. Mm-hmm. Now, where were we? Oh, August, September is followed by Henry, October. And for the 11th month, we have William E. November. And to round out that wonderful year of 1964, meet Frank A. December. Now, these are all real names with the exception of one. But we couldn't very well say January, February, Mendelssohn, July, you see.
My name's Mendelssohn, originally. Yours is T. Garrison Morfitt, isn't it?
That's right.
Want to team up, Morfitt and Mendelssohn? M&M? We don't melt in your hand. We melt on the stage.
Well, more thank you all for giving us a glimpse of the year to come. Happy New Year to you all, and Hal, if you will be a lamb. And... What was that? What did you want to say? Huh? What did you say?
I saw my mommy.
Her name is Thursday.
Well, what is your mom's name?
I don't know.
Well, when you want to talk to her, how do you call her?
April.
April? You call her by her last name?
Yes.
You say, hey, April, come here. What do you call your mom? Call her mother, don't you, probably?
Oh, Mom.
Call her mom.
Yeah.
That's what all moms should be called.
Mom, July.
That's right. Well, we promised to have you back real soon, Hal. I want to thank you all, and from all of us, a very happy New Year to you all.
Thank you, Gary.
Well, there goes another year. We'll be back with you again in just a moment, but first, let's watch this. Well, now it's time for us to meet our special guest for tonight, the star of The Tender Trap at the Paper Mill Playhouse in Milburn, New Jersey. And I'm delighted to welcome him back to our show after much too long an absence. Must have been, 40 seconds since he was out here. Here's Hal March. Pleasure to see you again.
I wish you wouldn't make it so long between visits next time.
Don't complain, we gave you 3 separate entrances tonight.
That's true.
What do you have in store for the panel tonight?
Well, actually, what we're going to talk about now is not just for the panel. Everybody at home can participate with this.
All right, so you get your pencil and
Just
paper.
pencil and paper and go along with it.
Now, what's the idea?
Well, since this is your last show in 1963, Gary, I thought it might be fun to try something that a lot of people will do at New Year's parties.
Oh, stay tuned, friends. We're all going to get stoned.
I always wind up playing straight on this show. No, I'll tell you what we're going to do, Gary. We're going to make predictions. Now, before the program, I gave a list of questions about known events that are coming up in 1964, and I asked the panel to try to predict the outcome.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's fine. Now, after this show is over, we will seal their predictions up and see how good we are as oracles when we open the envelopes next year, if we're still here. And if not, we'll open them up in 2 years. All right, Hal, will you read the questions, and you at home, you write down your answers, too, so you can make your own predictions. Here we go.
Should be interesting. All right.
Yes.
One of the important events of 1964 will be the heavyweight title fight. Now, Cassius Clay has predicted that he will knock out Sonny Liston in the 8th round. Now, I'd like you to predict the round that you think the fight will end. Bill?
Third round, and I don't think it'll be Clay.
That answers that. Betsy?
I said Liston in round 1.
Yeah, Liston.
Uh-huh. You're giving him a lot of time. Henry?
Well, just for the people who do buy tickets, I picked the second round. But it's not going to be Clay.
Ruby?
The 5th round.
The 5th round. How do you feel about it, Gary?
And Liston or Clay, Ruby?
Well, the question said, what round will Liston play about end?
You're not going out on a limb, huh?
How do you feel about it, Gary?
I say, if it happens, it'll be within the very early moments of round 1. I have no reason to think this bout is not coming off. I just think if I were Cassius, I would catch a cab and leave town.
Yeah. Well, I think the fight will end in the dressing room. I think he's going to faint before he comes out. Now, here's the next one. Before the show, I showed a list of actresses that movie columnist Sidney Skolsky thinks might be candidates for this year's Academy Award. Now, of these actresses, whom do you think will win? Who do you think will win? I beg your pardon. Bill?
I have Leslie Caron.
What picture?
L-shaped room.
L-shaped room.
L-shaped room.
Betsy?
Leslie Caron.
L-shaped room.
Mm-hmm.
Henry?
Well, unfortunately, I didn't see any of those movies, and the 5 that were listed.
Yeah.
So I vote for an unknown.
Any particular unknown? Unknown to you, you mean?
Any good, talented unknowns, all right with me.
Ruby, how do you feel?
Patricia Neal in HUD.
Yeah, great.
So glad you're here. You and I agree. Patricia Neal in HUD is my choice.
Is that your choice,
Well,
too?
are these supposed to be choices or who we think that it'll
Well,
be?
it's your choice, but who you think is going to win?
Because these are not my choices.
I'll write down Patricia Neal, Gary, because I like you.
I didn't see the pictures either, so I'm going to vote for Richard Dix and Cimarron.
I saw that.
Did you see that? Now, from the list of actors Sidney Skolsky thinks will probably be nominated for the Academy Award, of these men, who do you think is most likely to win? Bill?
Well, I only saw one of the pictures, and it was this one, and it's Albert Finney and Tom Jones, I would say.
Yeah. Betsy?
Well, I saw that and thought it was great, too, but I think that maybe the young Greek boy, Stathis Gialalis,
In what picture?
in America, because I
yes,
picture
yeah. Henry?
might come up with it.
I saw America, and that Greek fellow's great, but I'm sure it's going to be Finney.
Ruby?
Tremendous.
Of those I saw Sidney Poitier and Lilies of the Field.
I think there is no question, but it's going to be Sidney Poitier and Lilies of the Field.
Well, I'll hop
very
up on the
exciting.
Poitier wagon, too. I agree with you. I think he was just brilliant in that. I understand. I didn't see the picture, but I heard he's brilliant.
I saw it.
No. But I think Sidney should have won a few awards for everything that he's ever done. He's great. All right, let's get on to the next one. This is a kind of an interesting question. Will federal taxes be reduced this year? Bill Cullen.
Yes, I say. 64. This is
64, yes, it's coming year. Betsy?
No.
Just like that, no.
Just like that.
Henry?
Well, if Congress knows anything at all that's going on in my head, they'll reduce the taxes.
Ruby, do you think they will be reduced?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, I
How
think.
about you, Gary?
I feel certain they're going to be reduced. I feel just as certain they're going to find another angle to get it back.
Oh, yeah. You'll be paying $18 for a loaf of bread.
Something like that.
Here's the next one. Now, the New York Mets finished in last place.
They're playing our song.
Yeah, it obviously didn't make any difference. They finished in last place in the National League the past 2 baseball seasons. What do you think their standing will be in 1964, Bill?
10th, unless one thing happens. If the league is expanded. But Casey will always be first. Casey will always...
in my heart.
Yeah, in my heart.
Betsy?
Well, I figure they're pretty stalwart fellows, and they've really just been messing around for 2 years, so
That's
they'll finish
true.
next to the last.
Yeah, don't make a big comeback. Henry?
I seriously think that they'll get up to about 7th.
You do?
Yes.
Do you know something about illness on the other team?
You come back next year and pay me that quarter.
All right. Ruby, how do you think it'll wind up?
Well, I do think that they might finish in 7th this year.
And there are 10 teams in the league, huh? Gary, what do you think?
I like a consistent team, and I think they will play up to their usual standard.
Finishing in the same spot.
Probably.
All right. Here's the next one. Jack Parr has announced that he is quitting his TV show next year. Do you think he will be back on television next year, Bill Cullen?
Yes, I do. In time to quit again.
Betsy?
Yes, I think he'll be back.
Henry?
Well, oh, he'll, you see, he doesn't have any other trade. He'd have to come back, you know.
Ruby, how do you feel about that?
Yes, I think he'll be back.
T. Garrison, you must have an opinion of this.
Well, there have been a rash of people who are saying along about this time of year that they're not coming back. Remember, it's renegotiation time on contracts. I think, yes, he'll be back, get some more money.
I think you're probably right. All right, here's the next question. Who will be the Republican presidential candidate? Bill Cullen.
That's hard at this time, but I would say from the way things look now, it would be Richard Nixon.
Richard Nixon. Betsy Palmer.
I think it'll probably be the same.
Richard Nixon. Henry?
Yeah, I hope the audience doesn't misunderstand. This isn't, we're not working for anybody.
No.
You're just guessing who will be the Republican candidate. And I'll bet that it'll be Nixon.
Yeah. Ruby?
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller. Gary?
I think that they're going to try very hard to get Mr. Stratton in there, but failing him, I think Mr. Nixon.
Mr. Nixon. All right. Now, we're assuming, of course, that President Johnson will obviously be the Democratic candidate. Who will be the Democratic vice presidential candidate? Bill.
Oh, boy, am I terrible on politics. I had Governor Scranton in there.
Wrong party.
It's because I'm from Pennsylvania and we're all...
Not to be.
I'd say Mayor Wagner. I have to, you know...
The vice presidential candidate?
Could be.
I don't know much.
Betsy?
Well, I think they might put Mr. Stevenson up for it.
Henry?
I would say Mayor Wagner.
You really do?
Yeah.
Ruby?
Mayor Wagner.
Garrison?
I think they will try to run a Catholic, and I think a certain choice would be a Sergeant Shriver, the head of the Peace Corps.
Good idea. All right, and here's the last question. Will Henry Morgan get married next year? Bill Cullen.
Yes, and it's about time.
Betsy, do you think?
No, because we gals would be so disappointed.
Yeah. Ruby, how do you feel about it? I'll pass you for a
I don't know him
moment.
too well, but I say yes.
You do. Do you think he'll get married, Gary?
No, he's too soft in his ways.
Yeah. And besides, he doesn't
What
want to
do you
give up
say,
his suite
Henry?
at the Y. Let's ask Henry. Henry, do you think Henry Morgan will be married next year?
Well, I did write down the answer.
I can't
Did
wait.
you really?
We've got to wait until next year to find it
you
out.
little stinker.
Stay tuned to this program, friends, until next year for the exciting answer to this question.
I'm not leaving the studio.
I want to thank you very much,
Gary,
Hal, my
thanks.
friends. Happy New Year. My love to Candy and the
Thank you.
kids.
Same to you
Take
and Nell
care.
and the
Thank you.
family. It's been a joy.
Hal March. Now, panel, anyone who has ever seen the annual Mummers Parade on New Year's Day in Philadelphia will recognize this magnificent King Tut costume and the gentleman in the center who is wearing it. He is the leader of probably the most famous Mummers band in the parade, Mr. Joe Furco of the fabulous Furco String Band. Right, you see, sir? Be seated, please. Now, we're delighted to have you here, and if you will whisper your secret to me, we will share it at the same time with our audience at home. Very well. Panel, the clue to Joe Furco's secret concerns something he has done, and we'll start the game with Henry Morgan, please.
Well, this is just a wild guess, but did it involve killing your tailor?
Henry.
Yes, I'm going to I have to quote Betsy, honestly. This thing you did, was it recently?
What's what?
Was this a recent thing that you have done?
Oh, no.
That thing comes down over your ears, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I don't lift a flap.
Makes it a little hard for him to hear, so speak up.
Yes, you did it when you were a kid, right?
Right.
Partially, $20 down, $60 to go. The answer to that last question was partially. He did this partially when he was quite young. Ruby Dee, please.
Would it help us to know where you did it?
When?
Where?
What, Philadelphia.
Oh, in Philadelphia. Was it in a theater?
In a theater, sir?
No.
No.
Was it, were you alone when you did it?
You were not alone when you did this, were you?
No.
Did it have anything to do with entertainment?
Yes.
Yes. $40 down, $40 to go. From Ruby Dee, we go to Bill Cullen.
Were you a participant in the Dempsey-Furco fight?
Furco, not Furpo.
Oh.
F-E-R-K.
Ruins my whole... Did it have to do with a stringed instrument, Mr. Furco?
Yes.
Did it have to do with someone you taught?
No.
$60 down, $20 to go. And Betsy, you look like you thought all of us had lost our minds.
Well, I had it all fixed up in my mind that Mr. Furco has been a mummer since he was a little boy, and that the amount of years, that he's been doing.
Yeah, you're getting terribly close now.
Yes, but very close. Well, you played an instrument as a youngster in the mummer parade,
No.
but you said it had to do with a stringed instrument.
His secret concerns a stringed instrument. Well, when I said that Joe Furco's band was probably the most famous in the Mummers Parade, I left out one item. Not only is his band famous, but Joe Furco is the most famous mummer that we know of because he has led a band in the Mummers Parade far longer than anyone else. He has led a band personally every year since 1914, which, including this coming Wednesday, makes 50 consecutive years in all. Miss Furco, certainly, sir, I would not be rude enough to ask you how old you are, but could you tell me how old you were when you started leading a band in the parade?
18.
50 years ago. Everybody figured? All righty. Well, I understand the Furco String Band has won more costume prizes than any other in the parade. I think now that we would like to see them perform. They cannot show you this year's uniforms because, by tradition, they must be seen first on New Year's Day. But, gentlemen, if you'll open the curtains, we'll get a little preview of what we're all going to see and hear on New Year's Day. Gentlemen, go. We will be back with you again and with the Mummers Band right after this important message. Before getting back to the Furco String Band, I want to thank Ruby Dee for being with us tonight. We hope you'll come back again, Ruby.
Oh, thank you, Gary.
Very, very nice to have you here. I personally want to urge you to stay tuned to see an exceptionally funny Lucy show tonight. I've previewed it, and it's just marvelous. Now, gentlemen, if you will lead us all in a traditional New Year's song, all together. John, you want to start us out?
could be anyone from anywhere. Because on one show, on one network, they all have a shot at winning millions. World Poker Tour is now on GSN. Premieres Monday, March 24th at 9, 8 Central.